What's up, people? In this video we are going to talk about eating in the morning versus eating at night. Which one is better? Which one is worse? Which one should you do? Is Cole right about eating breakfast and how breakfast is king? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to watch this video to find out. So don't go anywhere. We are going to jump into that topic head first right now. But first, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so you can watch me talk to myself in public in Tokyo. Lots of people walking down the street and talk about snake diet, fasting, working out, and just in general being a good person and living a happy, comfortable life. I think those things are very important. Okay, so subscribe to my channel. Check out my description as well. I've got links to lots of other videos that I've made. I've got a digital marketing channel as well. I've got social media. I've got articles that I've written. I've just got so much shit that you can read or watch or just immerse yourself in, that I will be a very good way for you to waste time when you should actually probably be doing something more productive with yourself, but you just want to waste time because you're lazy and you feel like procrastinating. Okay, so all that being said, let's talk about the topic at hand. Eating in the morning versus eating at night. Now, a little bit of background, not too much because I've talked about this many times, but I have been doing OMAD for many, many years, and I have always eaten at night, okay? When I learned about OMAD, which was called the warrior diet back in the day, I was under the impression that you were supposed to undereat during the day and overeat at night. This way, you are able to essentially clean out your system and stay hungry during the day, which will keep you, it boosts like all kinds of hormones in your body, everything, growth hormone and all this other stuff that's just very good for you, and you're able to benefit from fasting during the day, and then you're supposed to train at night and eat a big meal at night. And then when you eat that big meal, your body releases insulin, and then that insulin release makes you tired and you go to bed and you sleep well. That is how I have been living my life, on and off, mostly on, for the past, I don't know, 15 plus years. It's served me well, it's done well for me. Now, the other day, I watched this video by Cole. He made two videos about how breakfast is king. I watched the first one, and I recorded a couple videos yesterday, and one of the videos that I recorded was this exact topic, eating in the morning versus eating at night. And essentially, I'm not gonna post that video. Oh, look at my shadow. I'm not gonna post that video. I'm posting this one, obviously, but that video was basically me saying what I just said just now, and then justifying how eating at night is better, okay? And the reasons that I gave is that when you eat at night, you're hungry all day, you're able to focus on work, you don't have to deal with the insulin spike, and you can just like work on whatever you have to work on, and then go to bed at night with a full stomach and your body pumped full of insulin and be tired and you're fine. Now, I watched the other video, the second one, I forget what it's called, but when I watched that video, it was like he was talking to me, you know? And it's very rare that I watch a video by somebody else talking about the experience of OMAD with somebody who understands it the way that I understand it. Because like I said, I've been doing it for many years. I'm usually the one who talks about it with authority. But to see somebody who actually seems like they know what they're talking about, I was watching intently, okay? Now, I can say, I'll ruin the drama for you right now. Everything that he said in that video is 100% true. He's right. So eating in the morning is better, okay? Now, it's better, and here's why, all right? Number one, when you eat at night, like he said, you're hungry all day, you're starving all day, and then at night, when you eat, sure, you eat maybe your main meal and you're full or whatever, but you're not going to be full after about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, and you're going to want to eat again. So you're going to cheat, you're more likely to fuck up on your refeed, and you're thinking to yourself, or at least I think to myself, oh, you know, I've got another 22 hours ahead of me where I'm not going to eat. Okay, I can eat that ice cream, I can eat those cookies, I can eat this little rice snack or whatever they have here. That's what goes through my mind literally every single night. And then in the morning, I wake up, I do my workout or whatever, and I live the rest of my day fasted. I lean out a little bit, and the whole process starts over again. Okay, so number one, he's right about it being easier to fuck up and cheat on your refeed. Okay, that's 100% right. Number two, he said that it requires discipline, and this is also very true. Because when you fast all day and you eat at night, it's almost like you're going to be you're going to bed early anyway, or you're going to bed soon anyway. So you have less of an opportunity to cheat. But when you eat in the morning, if you eat first thing when you wake up in the morning, you actually have to keep your eating window very short, because you don't, you can't, you just have to, because you're going to be awake for the next 16 hours. And if you have to be fasted the entire time, I can tell you right now, if I were to eat in the morning, I'm going to be hungry all day. I'm going to want to eat all day. And that's not easy for me. I don't know, maybe you guys can handle it, but he's 100% right about it taking discipline. Okay, the third thing I think he said was that you sleep better. Now, I can't comment on this because I've actually never done this, so like, take this entire video with a grain of salt. But I don't know. I don't know if you actually sleep better. I'm sure the sleep that you get is probably more efficient when you go to sleep while fasted, because you probably need less sleep. So, are you gonna fall asleep easier? I don't know, maybe. But I fall asleep in like 5 seconds, so I can't imagine that it would be easier for me to fall asleep. But again, one of the things that happens to you when you fast is that you require less sleep. So if you're used to going to bed every night at 11 p.m., for example, and then you fast one day and you get in bed at 11 and you're like, fuck, why are my eyes like wide open? I can't sleep. That's why. You should probably be going to bed at 1, for example. I'm just throwing random numbers out, but you get the idea. Okay? So, I don't know. The sleep is probably more efficient, but again, like I said, in my experience, I'm out, honestly, in 5 seconds when I decide to go to sleep. And then the final thing, I know he talked about 5 things, I don't remember the 5th one, but one of them was having better workouts at night. Now, again, I can't comment on this because I've never done this, but I can see how it might be true, because when I wake up in the morning and I go do my morning workout, I feel like I have more energy, but it's almost like I have less patience for working out. Whereas if I go at night, for example, when I was in Vietnam recently, sometimes I would work out 2 times a day, sometimes I would only do once a day, but I would mix it up, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evening. When I would go work out in the morning, I wouldn't necessarily say that I had a better workout. I probably had more energy because I was still fresh from the day, but it's almost like I had less patience to exercise. Like I wanted to get in, I wanted to get out, I wanted to do my workout and leave. When you go at night, after a long day, and you kind of know that you're not really going to do anything else for the rest of the day, you're willing to stay there for much longer and work out much harder. I'm thinking specifically of the gym that I would go to in Nha Trang, which, it was a great gym anyway. It had tons of hot girls and lots of like good music that they were playing, and I always got a good workout there. And you can work out with your shirt off, which is cool. And you don't have to wear shoes, which is also nice. But I had no problem staying there for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Whereas if I go during the day and I'm working out, during the daytime, I can barely stay for an hour, and I'm on my phone the entire time in between sets. Okay, so does it directly affect your intensity? I'm not sure. Again, I can't say because I've never done it. But, maybe, probably, he says it does, so I don't know. Again, I can't comment because I've never done it. Now, all that said, okay, so I'm totally willing to come out and say eating breakfast is the better way to do things. But the reason I haven't done it is because I've just kind of gotten used to my life structured like this, where I wake up in the morning, I don't have to eat, I can get all of the work done that I have to do that day, eat my meal at night and go to sleep, and that's it. So, again, he's right, for sure, no doubt. And you guys know me, I'm not a jocker. I'm not gonna blow smoke up anybody's ass. The guy's 100% right about everything. I tried to like tease it a little bit in the beginning, like maybe I'll disagree with him, but I'm not at all, he's right. But yeah, am I gonna do it? I don't know, I like eating going to sleep on a full stomach. And in my opinion, if I'm going to, if I need to lose a little weight, I can just fast, and again, this might be because I have more experience, but if I really need to lose the weight, I know I can lose that weight in 2 or 3 days and I'll be fine. Do I need to go? I don't know. Am I just making excuses? I don't know. I might be. Maybe I'll do an experiment, but for now, final verdict on the breakfast versus dinner. Breakfast is better, but I feel like dinner just might be more convenient. So, and again, I understand why he says this is for lean people, because I think he's assuming that lean people have more experience, more self-control, and more discipline when it comes to fasting, which I'm gonna say is true. So if you want to try it and you're less experienced, I say go ahead and try it. If you're not used to the easier way of doing it, by doing it at night, you might start off with the harder version and you just might like that better. But I can tell you right now that if you eat a big meal in the morning, you're gonna be hungry the rest of the day and you're gonna have to deal with that hunger without being able to look forward to that big meal. So if you do it, you're a better man than me. Good luck to you. Let me know how it goes. And also let me know in a comment if you have ever done this breakfast first thing. I would like to know more first-hand experiences. Not like I don't trust Cole's opinion. He's obviously the go-to source with this kind of thing. But it's always nice to hear other people's experiences that don't have to deal with the wind. Okay, so make sure you leave me that comment, like my video, subscribe, check me out on other places. Peace.